Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of this. I don't know, I just got bored and I was like, oh yeah, why not do a bloody tier listing? Welcome to the most sought after thing ever, the Shady Sin tier listing series. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I'm just gonna, stuff it. Let's do it. Let's roll with it actually. So in today's episode, which will be the first one of this, I'll be doing tier listings of the Pokemon games that I'm gonna mainly do the ones that I played because I don't want to tier list something that I haven't played completed. But I probably played about 95% of these games. So welcome to the most spiciest tier list you've ever seen in your life. Don't worry, I don't. I'm just gonna do a bunch of them because I found all these cool ones, and I'm like, you know what, stuff it. We're just gonna roll with it. So these aren't gonna be long episodes. These are gonna be like super duper quick. There's nothing about it. It's just gonna be me going, yep, this game's awesome. This is why, And yeah, let us get into this because, as you can see, we got some choice games here. We got a few choices. We got Alpha Sapphire, we got Black and White, so we got all the boys. We got everyone. All right. So how am I going to do this? What am I going to start? We're going to start with Gen 1, or we're gonna figure things out. So we have our tier S, A, B, C, D. Pretty standard stuff. I'll probably change the names as I do other ones to like more. But I thought I would just start off like an easy one. I was going to do like gyms or like something like that, but I thought, you know what, let's do the games. The games are pretty straightforward. All right, so I'm gonna start. Oh god, I see this one. Where's this Pikachu freaking, especially Pikachu? Just a little backstory. Because I got two older brothers. My two older brothers, they were born around the same time. Like they're probably like, I don't know, I can't remember. They're probably like 10 or something when these games came out, right? The originals, like the original games. So my oldest brother, he bought. Which one did he buy? I'm pretty sure he bought Fire Red. And then my brother, was it Fire Red? Well, he bought one of the, I can't remember which one. Anyway, my other brother, he hates Pikachu, despises Pikachu, and all because he bought the yellow version, which had a Pikachu following you. He didn't like Pikachu, never did. Still the most funniest shit you've ever seen in your life, if you believe it. Actually, nutty. Alright, so first off, we're going to start with Sapphire version, which is the game I played. The absolute Sapphire. I'm gonna put an A tier. Sapphire was probably the game that introduced me to the Pokemon series. I'm like basically third gen. Third gen introduced me to Pokemon because I was probably around what? I would have been about 7 or 8, 7 when the game came out, like in 2007. I would have been about 7. So my brothers had like the old GBA on the computer, and that's where I learned. And then I was watching him play it, and yeah, this was the game that got me into this. This was like my dipping my toe in the water sort of thing, kind of. All right, here you go. This is the game. Dip your toe in, or whatever. I enjoyed the game as a kid. You're like, oh yeah, and that's why I have a big love for Mudkip, Marshtomp, and Swampert. They're probably my most favorite starters. Are they my favorite stars? Actually, you know what? We'll do tier listing of that. That's going to be freaking fun as hell. I'm actually enjoying this, actually. Ruby, I guess I'll put that in the same vein because it's basically the same game. Feel free to talk about what your favorite game is in the comments or what you agree and disagree. I don't really care too much, but I mean, like, it's nice to hear other people's opinions because, that's it, I don't know. I was going to say something like inspirational, but probably not. Emerald. I also loved Emerald. Loved it. Loved the addition they had with the Rayquaza and that you could actually go into. Actually, stuff it. That's going to go here. Emerald version, I liked it because it introduced the Team Magma base. No, sorry, Team Magma hideout, which they should have literally in Ruby, they should have just moved the Team Aqua base from the ocean and put it on the mountain and just not had that because it doesn't make any sense. Why would you have that base there? Never makes any sense. And in Emerald, when they put that in, oh, that was plenty good. That was the best thing. All right, so we're going to start off with... I'm already freaking balls deep into this. All right. I'll keep with not really third gen, but the remakes. They're basically the same goddamn game. Oh, oh. I liked the post game that they did with Rayquaza and Dioxys. I love that. I love the addition of the primal versions of themselves. Oh, I liked them, but I don't want to put too many in A. Um, you know what I do? I might just drop those down and put those. Come on, you want to drag? You want to be like that? Um, I still like that rook. I'll drop them down to B. I'll put them in A. All right. I know a lot of people say that they didn't like the remakes of third gen simply because they didn't really add a lot. I personally enjoyed them. I loved the addition of the primal reversions of the legendaries. I reckon that was sick. Um, Again, some of the other changes they made. I loved the post game they did with Rayquaza, as you guys probably already know from other LP that I've caught a Rayquaza in the Y randomizer Nuzlocke. I loved I love Rayquaza, and I love that they gave him that cool mega, basically his reversion, basically, which was super sick. Everything else was basically the same. I just didn't like that the games were easier, to be honest, but that was just whatever. All right. So next up, I didn't really play the originals, like Leaf Green version. Leaf Green was Fire Red, and I'm gonna chuck in that because I didn't really play that one. But I played these two a little bit. I finished them. They're difficult as hell, but I liked them because they were like, I just played third gen, so now here we are playing basically the games that basically Gen 1 started it all. Wait, what the hell? Why is Fire Red? Wait a minute. That's red version. That's Leaf Green. What the heck? What the... Did I read those right, or am I a Muppet? Am I a Muppet? I don't know why there's two Fire Reds. No, wait. That's... Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to leave those there because I didn't really play the original on the Game Boy, but I played the remakes of basically the original games, and I like them. I like them a lot. But that's just me. A big sucker for the old originals. I don't mind them. They're alright. Kind of meh. Yeah. Alright. Soul Silver. I didn't play the originals. Like the Game Boy Color ones. I like the regular legendaries. I didn't really play it a lot. I kind of was like, eh. I guess, how do I put it? I don't know what else to, oh yeah, it's blue version. I forgot about that. Sicko mode. You can go in there, buddy. I thought I was missing someone. I was like looking at it, I was like, what the heck? Alright. What am I gonna do? I feel like I'm not gonna put any of them in D tier. But maybe, alright, I'm gonna get this out of the way. Where are you? These games were good. I love the music in it. I love the story. I mean, story, in quotation, story. I loved all the new Pokemon. All the new Pokemon that they added. I loved, like, all of it. It was just it was just a good game. It was still hard, but it wasn't at the same time, sort of thing. And I liked that. It was pretty choice, pretty nice. So I'm gonna put them up there. I love the legendaries. I just love them. All right. So I'm gonna go on the next one. All right. The other one I gotta get out of the way. Straight away. Where are you? There you are. No game will ever come as close to these games. To these three. Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. just, I don't know if it's just, you can just say it's the nostalgia of the game. I'm sure a lot of people would say that. But these games was what, this, like, Gen 3 was like dipping my toe in the water into Pokemon series. Gen 4 was what got me hooked on the franchise. Gen 4 was what cemented my love for playing Pokemon and playing the game, because I would have been around 11. So I was probably around, if you want to say Ash is canonically aged, to age 10, age 11, whatever you want to go down that route or whatever. But those games defined what, me, basically. It was what was like, what, when I played that game, when that game was released, I remember when I was on my 11th birthday, I got money for my birthday. I bought a DS. My parents bought me Pokemon Diamond, and I played it. And I probably put like 60 hours, I reckon, 60, 70 hours into the game, and played the absolute most out of it. It was also the only game that I can say that I played through and I lost to any of the Gym or Elite Four champion. I can say every other game that I've played, I have never lost to a gym leader or to a champion, except for Gen 4 with Cynthia. And I'm sure a lot of people felt that way because Cynthia just destroyed. She had the most competitive team. But for me, I just loved it because I had to go into Victory Road where the Pokemon were like level 40, 44 at most, and you just sat there grinding for like 3-4 hours, like just constantly just going doof doof doof, just grinding up the Pokemon. And just Gen 4, just, and the music, oh my goodness, Cynthia's theme, God tier. Route 217, the snowy routes, oh, God tier. Oh, all the music, oh. Just get ready, because when I play that on my channel, when I Nuzlocke it, oh my god, I am going to be gushing like a motherfucker. Literally. It's just, plenty good. Alright. Soul Silver. I did play a little bit of Soul Silver, and I know that for a fact that the Gen 2 games, my brothers told me most of the majority of what happened, but to be honest, he kind of just said, Miltank. That's all everyone ever remembers about Gen 2. Honestly, I did like I did enjoy the DS versions. I played a little bit of Soul Silver. Do I have Soul Silver on my desk? I think I might. I played a little bit. I did enjoy it. But, I mean, for me, Gen 2 was the game I played the least. So don't take me putting it in a C tier as, he doesn't like the game. I just never fully played it. So I enjoyed it, but my memory of it isn't that much. Same with, Pikachu, red version and blue version. Fire Red, Leaf Green, I basically finished them, and Ruby and Sapphire obviously the same. Okay. Now, moving on to Black and White 2. I'm just going to get this out of the way. Let's go Eevee and let's go Pikachu. Oh, you don't want to go over there. Okay. All right. I'm going to put you in C tier. I don't even need a freaking D tier. What's that even doing? I don't think I'm going to... Am I really going to... maybe I might... yeah, probably. Let's go Eevee and let's go Pikachu. I didn't really play the game that much, to be honest. They were okay. Like, it was good for, like, to get used to the Switch console, which is basically what the games were for. The updated graphics was really good, but obviously, and all the animations in quotations, and I don't know really what else to say with that because my knowledge of it is very limited. I'm just going to put in C tier. Don't worry about it. Let me know what you guys think of that. Okay, so moving on. I didn't mind Sun and Moon, to be honest. Sun and Moon, I guess B tier. I didn't mind Sun and Moon. I really enjoyed the story of it. I did enjoy the... I kind of enjoyed the trials, but at the same time, I didn't. I did enjoy them because they were a nice variation to the, gym leader sort of thing. And it kind of works for what the game's based after, with being Hawaii, which I think is really cool. It's really a nice aspect. Everything else was, relatively good. The new Pokemon they added was quite refreshing. The Alolan variants, I thought that was pretty cool. And yeah, I don't know really what else to say. All right, you know what? I'm really gonna put them in there just for the sake of putting something in there. Am I really gonna do that? X and Y. X and Y. Do I rate it above Sinnoh? Ah, this is tricky because Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is definitely a drop from Sun and Moon for me personally. It's basically just take the cup, the basic, thing, and just throw it in there, Just, yep, same cutty cooker, just add a bit to it kind of thing. I did enjoy that the Crosmo got his own kind of spotlight in it. And, he fuses with them. I thought that was a pretty cool concept, even though they did it with black and white too, which is what I'm probably going to talk about now. Other than that, they didn't really add any much else to the story. That's what I'm going to... Let's see, they didn't really... Is it just my memory of the game is just faded of it? I'm going to have to... When I play them, I might have to... Oh, Jesus Christ, sorry about that. Just hit my bloody pop filter. Alright. Black and White 2. Do I rate it above those? Oh. Do I put it Black and White 2? I'm trying to remember my thoughts of the game back when I first played it. That's interesting. Do I rate it worse than Sun and Moon? No, I'm just going to put them here. I'll put them in DD. Honestly, the games are alright. They changed up a few things, changed up the story a bit. And what else are you going to say? They added a few more. You can go the other way. I rate it more than Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, sorry, because I felt like they did a bit more. I did enjoy their fusions with Kyurem. Like the first time I did that, I really liked that sort of thing. But other than that, the game was basically the same. Although it did give birth to probably one of my more favorite gyms, other than Skylar, of course. Not gym trainers. My favorite, aesthetically pleasing gym. I did like the water guys gym with the lily pads. That was sick. But I'm just a sucker for water type stuff. And finally, X and Y. I don't know if that's... I'm really shitty at tier listings, by the way, guys. All right, I'm gonna put them in A tier because I enjoyed X and Y. It was such a, at the time everything else was 2D, and that was the first 3D game. It was just mind numbing. I don't know if that's just a nostalgia thing, but a lot of it, to be honest with you. Did my mouse just disconnect? Oh no, you didn't. No, it's beautiful. I feel like I could change a lot of this, but I'm kind of just, about it. And plus, I've been doing this for about 18 minutes, over 18 minutes now. I feel like there's a few I could switch around, but that's mainly, the ones that are in C tier, other than maybe Ultra Sun and Moon and Black and White 2, it's because I haven't played them that much, to be honest. And even blue version, red version, yellow version, I haven't played them that much, so I'm not really sure. But from what I remember of playing them, I did enjoy them. And the whole game, The only ones that I wouldn't change is S tier. S tier is basically those games I remember vividly. Those games I loved, and they were just beautiful. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this slightly different video coming out from me. It's just a tier listing. You know what? It's whatever. People always say you're wrong or you're right or whatever. I don't really care too much, but I do enjoy hearing other people's opinions on what their favorite game is. Maybe it's because maybe they're older than me or younger than me, so they have a different game that hits that nostalgia for them. For me, that was Gen 4 and Gen 5, because that was the games that basically Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5 were the games that basically hit it for me. Especially Gen 4. Gen 4 maybe just go, it's just crazy good. But anyway, guys, please in the comments, let me know what you guys think of the video, or let me know what your opinions are. What games, where would you move other games? What game would you put up or down, would you put any in D tier? I didn't put any in D tier simply because none of the games were bad. None of the games were like unplayable to the point where I felt like they were like absolutely terrible. And I felt like they all added their own individual thing to the thing. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next tier listing that I do. I don't know when I'm going to upload this or when I'm going to add the other ones, but I just looked on the tier listing, tier making. I'm sure a lot of PokeTubers do this sort of shit. I'm not really a PokeTuber. I just kind of just play games I like, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to do other tier listings for other stuff, but I might just start with some Pokemon ones and maybe do some Fire Emblem ones because I do enjoy Fire Emblem Three Houses a bit, and do some other shit, you know? Try something a bit different. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Please enjoy.